Hi, my name is Laura Weinman. I'm a vice president with Keys. We are a nonprofit executive search company focusing on building transformative teams in the nonprofit sector. I started in the nonprofit sector in the late 80s, working in a public relations marketing / development job. Did some consulting as a sole practitioner in the early 2000s when my son was young and I needed some more flexibility. Then went back to the nonprofit sector as a fundraiser, and then eventually found my way to Keys. I really love so many things about what I do, but I would say that I really love connecting with the different missions of all of my clients. I never get bored in my job. I can be working with an organization that has a human services focus in the morning, healthcare in the afternoon, arts and culture the next day, associations the following day. I would say that that's my top thing, is continuing to interface with the nonprofit sector in new ways and learning about new missions and new programs and new people that are just doing incredible things and changing our world. That's number one. Number two is I really enjoy the matchmaking aspect of my work, connecting great missions and great organizations with great people. It's really fulfilling when you find those great people that can add so much to the success of an organization's mission. And I just really love that. I think in another life I might have been a matchmaker. And third is I really enjoy working with the consultants on my team, but also the consultants at ACN. It's a really good group of people who really care about the world that we live in, are very creative, have good ideas, have really unique ideas, aren't afraid to try new and exciting things. And it's really stimulating to my mind, and just a great way to keep invigorated later on as I progress in my career. It keeps me interested and keeps me sharp, I think, I hope. So Greg Mellinger was the person who pulled me in. I don't remember how we originally met, but I do remember a phone call where he invited me to a networking session in Deerfield. It was really fun. It was after hours. I didn't stay that long, but I met some really great people, traded some business cards, actually had some follow-up conversations after that with a nonprofit that was perhaps looking for executive search. I've had a relationship with Gordon Mayer, who has also referred people to us, and I've referred people to him. I know of at least one successful project that we were able to secure because Gordon referred us, so that was fantastic. I've had a lot of interactions with others. I've looked up the database and reconnected with some people that I've worked with earlier in my career, but it's been great. For a while, I was the co-chair of the membership committee. Part of the work that I've enjoyed is being a membership ambassador, which is welcoming new people into the ACN fold, answering their initial questions. And when we get the informational email from the office, it has great information, but it can be somewhat overwhelming. So it's great to have somebody to talk to directly, to ask your immediate questions. I remember asking them about how to set up my profile. Because that was like the first thing on my list, and it just seemed that there was just so many things to do, and I didn't know where to go first and how to find that information. So I enjoy meeting new people and answering some of their initial questions, inviting them to the monthly meetings where we have welcoming new members, the orientation. I think the membership committee has done a great job in making sure that not only are we inviting new people in, but making sure that they're taken care of once they are members. When you're a sole practitioner, which I was earlier in my career, it's very lonely. There aren't people around you all the time who understand what it's like to be a consultant. There aren't people around you all the time who understand that you have to both sell the business and fulfill the contracts, and only other consultants really understand that. And so I think it's a great resource, even if it's just that you need to blow off steam or ask people how they manage their workday or their projects. It's a great resource of people like you who may have done this before in a different way, more successfully, or can offer you tips, or can just listen. If you want to complain or ask questions or whatever it might be, I think it's good to have a a group of people around you who understand you professionally. And if you are a sole practitioner or work for a very small firm, I think having that camaraderie is really essential to you getting through your day, your week, your year more successfully and serving your clients better. I think the resource clearinghouse on the website is great. There are a lot of materials and metrics and templates that are very helpful to consultants. So there are a lot of resources. There are more resources on this website and in this group that I can use, and probably many more than I even know about. So I think there's something for everybody. I think that there are a lot of things that we can continually learn as consultants to better serve our clients in the sector. And I think ACN provides a lot of those materials and ideas and a sounding board to help us do that more successfully. South Carolina. People who don't say please or thank you. Anything with coconut. I would say that dogs are number one, but don't tell my cat or my turtle. So dogs. George Clooney, that's easy. I can't think of a specific name, but I would say anybody who stands up for what's right, even though it's difficult.